There we go. I had my mic on and wasn't saying shit. Or no, I had my mic volume off. Derp de derp de derp. Okay, just like I thought. Are you still watching, BB? Hey, what's up, Killtech? Yeah, I was trying to stream a little earlier and we actually had people in the room, but my baby was flipping to shit, so I had to put her to bed. I'm glad someone showed up. Is this literally just where I came from? Yes, it is. Yeah, I've been pretty into this game. It's really captured my attention. And I figured I'd be getting stuck more than I am, and I'm not really. I'm making pretty good progress. This game just seems to be clicking with me, which is cool. I say, is it getting fucked up by a hobgoblin? I've already been there, so I need to make my progress this way. I should honestly go save. Oh, I wasn't streaming when I started playing this game. I made it about 2 steps before dying, which is kind of a Kingsfield thing. They want you to know that you will die if you don't pay attention to every detail. And it also kind of follows the 1990s first-person shooter thing where you gotta hump every wall to see if there's a secret door. You know, check every object to see if there's hidden stuff. And I save frequently. Like right now I'm going back to the save point because I picked up a few pieces of armor and a sword and, you know, some this or that. And I'll forget all the shit I picked up. So I'm just gonna head on back and do some saving. Now the first Kingsfield doesn't let you customize your controls like this one does. I know Shadow Tower lets you customize your buttons. I'm not sure about Kingsfield 2. I don't own a copy. Which, now that I've gotten into this game, I've convinced myself I need to track down a copy and have, like, all of them. But you can configure your keys. And if you ever play this on the PS2, which you probably won't, but this is the way I got it set up, which is, I'm not big-brained enough to figure this out on my own, but it's basically the control scheme from Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. So this is out of Kojima's big fat brain. So by default, you use the shoulder buttons to control the camera, but I made the face buttons control the camera. So it makes you look left and right, look up and down. And then I made the D-pad have strafing and move you forward. So now it's kind of like a digital version of the dual analog sticks. So it actually plays like a modern game, just using the face buttons and D-pad. And then for the shoulder buttons, we got all the menus and left hand, right hand. So if I make a video about this game, which I want to, a review or something, I'm going to include that information. Because I think this makes it a lot more playable, which is why it looks like, you know, I know what I'm doing. At least able to play fairly smoothly. So, like, when I go through Shadow Tower, I'm going to have it set up like that. The default controls are fucking abysmal. I don't think anyone can actually do it. Like, maybe in 1994, 95, when the first game came out, you know, because 3D games were new, and a lot of games used shoulder buttons for camera control back then. But the way I got this set up, which I ripped off from Peace Walker on the PSP, actually works very well. And then I just popped in the original, I didn't pop it in, I downloaded it on my PSP so I can try to play some King's Field at work because I'm on this game's dick now. The first game does not let you map the controls like that, but the PSP will let you customize the controls. So I can lay it out on the PSP like this. I wonder if this snow hurts me down here. So I'm glad I played Peace Walker and someone else solved this problem for me. It's a very specific problem to this game. Thank goodness From Software gave you... Ooh, how do I get that? That looks real important. That's gonna frustrate me that I can't get it. I'm probably going to forget it was... this? Oh shit, he's fast. Not cool. It's got sweet kung fu moves. You know, something I like about this game, it really gets the old fucking adrenaline going. Maybe I'm just old and get worked up by dumb shit. Yeah, like every now and then a really fast enemy will pop up and kick your ass. This guy looks pretty intense. I guess I can't unfreeze him. Probably a good thing. Hey, what's up, Balzac? We got Kill Tech on the YouTube chat if you want to hang out over there. Kill Tech. Balzac's a super fan and hangs out in both chat rooms. I don't know that I would advise that, but that's what he does. Frozen dwarf. See all these tubes and passageways and shit. I wonder if I have to release a lava flow to heat this place up. That's my bet. That yet. There's a treasure chest there. I'm thinking I gotta release a lava flow. Started. Now there's a bridge. That's something else I like about this game. It has really good level design, where the more you go, you unlock like alternate paths, and you're like, oh, I know where I'm at. Hey, what's up, Sean? Glad everyone's making it back. Had to put that baby to sleep. She's getting crabby. Probably pretty quiet because I'm sitting like, I don't know, 10 feet away from the mic. Just kind of the way the room's laid out. I need to get a USB extension to put my mic on this side of my desk. I'll probably turn my mic up and my gameplay down. The leveling up was the best part, really. Yeah, dude. How do you not have a PS2? I mean, come on. Arx Fatalis. That sounds like, yeah, I mean, is this better? Everyone else seems to hear me. I don't know what your deal is, bro. I've moved over, but now it's like inconvenient for me to see shit. Yeah, Arx Fatalis sounds familiar, but I'm getting pretty old and shitty. Is it on the Xbox? I feel like that's an Xbox game. No, the problem is the way the room's laid out. Just the USB cable on my mic's not very long. So where I'm sitting, that's comfortable, is far away from the mic. But now I'm sitting at the desk. I had moved a monitor out of the way. So, I mean, it's like a $3 fix, but do you know how many $3 projects I have? I have like $1,000 worth of $3 projects. Like this second monitor, I'd like to buy a new monitor and a monitor arm, and then I'd be able to just swing that out of the way. Well, ideally, this is where I'd like to do my streaming from. I'd like to get a comfortable chair, because this chair got destroyed. The back fell off of it. I'd like my second monitor to also be on a monitor arm like the main monitor. But, you know, that's more than a $3 project. So the short-term $3 solution is just get the fuck, I forget. The short-term solution is if I just get a USB extension cable, I can keep the mic on the other side of the desk, where I can swivel the arm out towards the couch where it's nice and comfy to sit. One of these days I need to clean this dump up and make a video of the new room. I mean, the setup's pretty cool. It's just like, it's not really tidy enough to show off. Like in the Vag videos, like you can't see all the boxes stacked up that I need to unpack. Alright, we need to stay out of here. So there's just a bunch of assholes in here. Fuck. Yeah, there's some sort of ice monster, and they're real dicks. Because they're huge, and they do sweet kung fu moves. But yeah, Sean, I've really been enjoying this game. Like, if you, I mean, fucking emulate it, bro. I'm sure you got a PC that's capable of emulating PS2. I'm not so much a snob anymore. Take my video games where and how I can get them. Yeah, I kind of wish I started with Kingsfield 1. I fired it up today on my PSP because I'm going to attempt to play it at work. In the PSP, or the PlayStation 1 game, the first Kingsfield at least, you cannot customize your button layout. Like in this game, it's just in the menu. You go to your key config. So I've got it set up in a way that works very well. So it makes it a lot more playable the way I've got it set up. It's pretty much a modern setup. I use the face buttons on the right to control the camera and the D-pad to control the movement. The default controls are bizarre and mix things up in a very weird way. But yeah. Is this the room with the ice sticks? Yeah, so there's nothing back here for me, so stop going there. That's where I got a bitchin' sword. There's nothing over here. Yeah, if you could map the controls however you wanted them on Kingsfield, I would put it just like this. And then I would also recommend Shadow Tower. And after I get done with the Kingsfield games and Shadow Tower, I want to take on Eternal Ring, which I have for the PS2. I got that a couple years ago for not very many dollars. Now, see, I want to know how I thaw these dwarfs out. I have a feeling that this shit here, these little windows, these little, like... I have a feeling I have to release some lava, because I think this is where the dwarfs live. They've been frozen, so I feel like some lava's going to flow through here. And that's going to thaw everyone out. Yeah, I do have fire magic, and I tried launching it at the frozen people. Well, not this frozen person, actually. Where'd that fucking dwarf go? There was another frozen guy, and I launched a couple fireballs at him. And there was something that looked kind of like a chimney, and I tried lighting it up. And I tried melting this block of ice that was... I don't know, looked like it needed some melting. I've got a fire sword that I've been using against them. And I think I read somewhere that you're supposed to use the same element, which, like, I thought sounded retarded. That's what I heard on some podcast. Because I got real autistic and into this game. See, these look like chimneys. It looks like there's two little chimneys or fireplaces or whatever that'll melt out this king dwarf, or whatever the fuck this guy is. He looks pretty sweet. But he is frozen. So that's not panning out. I don't know, I just googled Kingsfield RPG podcast and started listening to shit. Yeah, I know. You should, yeah, fire against ice makes a lot of sense to me. That makes all kinds of sense. This is just what I heard some dipshits on the internet say, though. So, take that with a grain of salt. Let's go beat this asshole up. Yeah, I guess that was pretty effective. I'm going to try the fire attack on one of those ice giants. I really want to see what's in that treasure chest. Like, real bad. Shit, do I not have a shield equipped? The fuck have I been doing? I thought I had this one equipped. Like, did I miss this entire hardware generation? I mean, that's retarded. With the PS4 Pro or whatever, that should have bought a little more time. Like, I mean, there's a couple games I want. Like, I'd get Bloodborne. That's on my radar. Now, where was that save spot? Speak of the devil. I wish you were around for some more interesting gameplay. This environment's kind of bland, but the way the game is built, there's this like tower that goes underground, and it's this huge central city, and like you gotta go and unlock areas, and like I was dicking around in here, and then I unlocked a drawbridge, which is like a shortcut. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but I've played a few of the Elder Scrolls. I played Morrowind, Oblivion, and a touch of Skyrim, which I found Skyrim at a yard sale a year or two ago, so I want to go back to it and beat it. But like the level design in the game, I think is real fucking genius, honestly. It the way you're like, oh yeah, shit, I remember where I'm at, or I know where I'm at now. I don't know, it's just kind of cool. And there's like secrets everywhere, and you find cool armor. And then like a potato bug kicks your ass. There's like no hand holding, no cutscenes. There's just like a few NPCs that tell you, and like everything's depressing as shit. There's a side quest. I was in this church. I wish I was streaming this part of the game, the early part. This guy's like, oh, I can't get to my family. There's skeletons. Can you beat up the skeletons? So I go behind the church in the graveyard and I beat up all the skeletons. And when I go back to get my reward, a skeleton killed him. I was like, oh, that's a bummer. But like, you see all these like reservoirs and shit. I think lava's gonna come out of here at some point and gonna thaw all this out. That's my theory. And earlier in the game, I saw a lava flow. Maybe I need to use my bottle. Do like a Zelda move, like a Minecraft-y sort of move. What I played of Skyrim, no, I would say Morrowind is the better game. But I only played like maybe 10 hours into it. So like, you know. And like I'm getting real turned around in here, like everything just looks the same. For the most part, I've thought the game did a good job of always know where I'm at, because I've been doing lots of backtracking to do lots of saving. But now I seem to just be like going in fucking circles. But speaking of saving, I'm gonna call it a night. I wanted to get in here and do some streaming earlier, but my baby had other plans. I've got work in the morning, so I'm gonna save here and shut her down for the night. I made a little progress, found the next save spot. Got to the ice area. So eventually, I believe when I clear this area out, it's going to hub back to the main part of the world. I work every weekend, dude. Actually, I really like this setup. I need to get a comfortable office chair so I could just sit over here by the microphone. But my girlfriend's on board with streaming some Diablo, 'cause she really liked Diablo. So I also would really like to be able to conveniently stream and have the microphone over by the little couch area. Yeah, Diablo 1. We played through on the PS1 version. Like, the load times are awful, but it's really easy to set up the co-op, my dude. You just plug in the Player 2 controller and away you go. Well, on the PS1 it's bad. Like, I've downloaded it on my PC and it like loads instantly. I would definitely play some Diablo 2 with you, because I've never actually beat it. I always get to the third act and then lose interest. Like, I really love the first act, really love the second act, get to the third act and I'm just like, I've done that like probably 5 times. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, I do have Diablo 3 on the PS3, and I just saw, or PS4. And I just saw tonight where they got the PS4 version of Diablo with all of the content on a disc, and I was like, fuck, I want that version. Oh, actually, I don't know why I said I download. I think I did have a download copy of it, but for $1 at a garage sale, I picked up the CD version of Diablo 1. And have been playing that. But yeah, I still have my CD version of from back in the day. It should be. Actually, I don't know where that's at. That's not good. That shit might still be at my mom's house. At Diablo. I'll have to look next time I'm over there. Fuck, that sucks. I was thinking it was just like right here on the shelf next to me. But I think my PC games are still stacked up on my old desk at the dank pit of despair. Oh, fuck. Alright. Close that, get rid of that. let's look up a USB cable. I've played Fortnite, but that's just because Sierra wanted to play it because her friends were playing it, and it's like, okay, I'll download it for you because I'm a nice guy. Yeah, I don't get it. It just looks dumb and repetitive. It's not the kind of shit I would play. But it's popular with kids. See, I like this game. This game's hard. Kicks your ass. Oh man, I'd also like to get a what is it? I'd like to get a face cam for the stream. I think that'd be fun. Let's see how much a USB hub is. I don't think that would give me enough distance. There we go. I might have to buy this USB hub because I'll need one when I get, if I get the cam, the webcam. Well, the Viking is just a stand-in. It's just a placeholder for where the cam's gonna go. I made the layout intending to have a webcam and all that shit. Actually, I want to test something out real quick. No, I'm not going to pretend to be scared of things. What Smurf sticker are you talking about? I did stream with a camera, but I was using my DSLR, which overheats if you use it for like 100 hours. Like you would on a stream, so I don't want to do that. I've only got a handful of PS4 games, and that's not one of them. What Smurf sticker are you talking about? Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about with no Smurfs, bro. Not no fucking clue. That's a segment from that stream where I had the cam set up. I don't see no Smurfs, brother. You're tripping me out with your Smurf claims. Hey, Balzac, have you gotten your, survey for the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter? I just got my backer survey. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing alright. I'm busy all the time. I mean, I'm doing great, really. I'm just tired right now, and my back is tired from doing deadlifts and shit. Let's see, I think I got some more points at work. What's that called? Nice. Yes, you're still living in Germany, right? My woman's wanting to go visit some family she has in Germany, and if I end up in Germany, I will make an effort to come and meet you in person. Yeah, man, I'm getting back into it. I'm thinking that their server might be getting slammed right now because this page ain't loading. So let's check Amazon. What's some bullshit I want on Amazon?